All right, folks, welcome to another exciting edition of Shipwrecked with Pirate Stew.
Hi, I'm Princess Morgan.
And you want to talk about animals?
Yes.
Okay, we've already talked about zombies.
Talked about zombies.
And we talked about the animals on the New Earth and the religious thing. The heaven versions that have an
And we've
episode.
talked about bears before.
So we
and
talked
my
about
pets.
bears. And we talked about pets. So what new is there to talk about with animals?
Well, so you have said that your favorite animal is snakes, right?
Well, certainly as far as pets go.
So what's your favorite animal, not pet?
It depends on what you're talking about. Like to eat, I like pork.
No, we're not talking about animals to eat. This is animals that
you gotta be specific. You gotta give me some rules to work within here.
Okay.
What are we talking?
Like,
favorite animal
if you
for
were going to
what?
go on a safari, what animal would you want to see?
Would I want to see?
Yes.
Well,
And not just like an
Like a
African
unicorn?
safari. Well,
Can I
there
pick a unicorn?
No, they're not real.
well, like I said, you got to give me the rules of the conversation here. Is it any animal or is it just
Any animal, but a real one.
but a real one?
That you, if
I
you were
don't
going to
know.
go
It
on
might be
vacation and get a picture of an animal, what animal would it be?
Well, I don't know. I would think of something like maybe a rhinoceros or gorilla or something like that, maybe.
Gorilla would be really cool.
But I also like frogs.
I do
like
not like
snakes.
frogs. Ooh, I
Yeah,
do not
you know,
like
some of
snakes.
those like the rain, tree the rainforest frogs. Some of those are pretty cool.
Some of them are pretty, but I would not want to see them because they can jump on you.
Yeah, I guess they could, but so could a rhinoceros or a gorilla. But that would hurt a lot more than a frog jumped on you.
I would have a heart attack.
All right, so I'm still confused on what we're talking about here, which is nothing new.
So let's say that you were going on a safari to see gorillas.
Okay.
So what do you like about gorillas?
Well, I don't know. I've never known a gorilla, so I don't know if I would like them or not. So
Do you like?
I would think that they'd be able to open up a can of beer or a beer bottle pretty easily. Just like
There is no subject we can talk about where alcohol is not involved when it comes to Pirate Stew. He's a very good pirate.
Okay, so I don't know. They're just they're very impressive because they're very big, very strong. Appear to be somewhat intelligent.
Yes.
At least maybe have some sort of sense of being conscious or sentient of themselves. So I guess I would list those things as what I like about them.
Have you seen the picture of the guy? I'm pretty sure, well, he is from Africa. He's like a safari guide. And he has like a selfie, and there's two gorillas in the back. And it's almost like the gorillas are posing. Have you seen that picture?
I have not, but I have made pictures like that.
With gorillas posing in the back?
No, so I had a friend of mine, and she posted a picture of her trekking through the woods. And I put a picture of Bigfoot hidden in the background watching her. So yeah, Bigfoot. I mean, we got unicorns and Bigfoot we haven't talked about.
So do you always call Bigfoot?
Yeah, typically I call Bigfoot because he hasn't told me what he likes to be called yet.
I mean, there are a lot of names for Bigfoot.
Well, Sasquatch. Yeti.
Yes. So are they all the same
abominable
thing?
snowman.
And do you believe in Sasquatch, Yeti, Bigfoot?
You mean, do I think they exist?
Yes.
I do not, I guess. We'll go with no. Although it's fun to talk about them.
It is fun to talk about it. So I have some family members who live down in Texas, and they have not ever seen them, but they know of other family members who have said that they have seen, and I'll have to ask. I don't remember what they called him. It wasn't Bigfoot, and I don't even think it was Sasquatch. I think they had a different
in Texas,
name
they're
for
probably
it.
seeing like Koopa-Chabras.
Koopa-Chabra.
I'm from Texas. I don't know that I've ever heard anybody talking about Bigfoot. Now, they talk about Chupacabras all the time.
Okay, so what's a chupacabra?
The Chupacabra is like the little, it's supposed to suck the blood from goats. It's like a
Is it real? Or is it like a
Sure.
Yeti real? Why do we make up these animals?
Well, to scare the kids and make sure they come in at night.
Oh, no. That's
Yeah. So see, when I was growing up, you had to be home at night, otherwise the John Wayne Gacy's, the child molesters and stuff would get you, from the 70s. That's how they scared us into coming home at night. But so yeah, I don't know about Bigfoot now. Now Winch Lori, she loves to watch the Bigfoot, the Sasquatch and all that sort of stuff. The one where they got the guys always talking about catching squatches. Yeah, she watches those shows. She loves to watch them. I think it's just a bunch of silliness. Because they're always spotting or hearing something. Did you hear that? It's like the ghost shows. Those things drive me nuts too. At any rate, so are we just talking about animals, or are we talking about something specific about animals?
We're just talking about
We're
animals.
just rambling.
Well, that's the fun of this show, is the rambling and seeing where it leads us, because it leads us all over the place.
So what would your safari viewing animal be? A bear.
A bear.
I knew it. A bear.
But I don't want to just see bears, because I've seen bears. I mean, I want to see more bears.
You want to hug a bear. You want a bear hug.
I want to own a bear. And I want to...
You want to own a bear.
Yeah.
Well, what would the bear think about that?
Well, I would
Wouldn't
take
that be bear
really
slavery?
good care of. No, I would not come in with like your employee of the month or anything like that. Is it slavery to have a dog? No, but as long
Do
as
you own a dog?
Yes.
I think there's some courts that decided that dogs had their own rights and they were not property. I forget what state it was in, but probably California.
Well, I mean, do you own your kids?
I don't think kids are property.
But they're not property, but they're not.
Well, you have custodial care of them.
Okay, that's how you have.
Okay, so you want custody of a bear.
Yes, I want custody of a bear. I would have to have a whole lot of money.
You have to go through family bear court. All right, so we established the rights of bears to
animals.
to be
They're not
bears,
property people.
but not armed.
What? Armed?
The rights to bear arms, the rights to
bears.
bears. I don't know. I'm just free associating at this point.
Bear. I want to have.
You want to have custody of a bear
and play with it, and yes.
And every time we talk about this, I tell you that the bear would just eat you.
Oh, so like when I die, before
Because
I
you
get
want to
to
be,
heaven,
yes, you
I want to
wanna be a bear.
Everybody thinks I'm just crazy for that. Something about it being illegal and turn bears on to eat people, and
Yep.
so my husband just said,
Well, at least you recognize your craziness.
"Well, I don't admit that it's crazy, but
I do.
but yeah, I think bears, they're just majestic and they're beautiful." And they're fun to watch.
All
they
bears.
aren't crazy, yes.
All bear, polar bears, black bears,
Yes.
koala bears.
They all just intrigue me.
Now, what about koala bears?
Koala bears
Are
are
you
pretty cute, but they're not.
You're not insanely crazy about
No,
koala bears
not
like
I am
the other
about
bears.
Bears. I like grizzlies are my favorite. They're just fun to watch. I love.
Yeah, well, if you're gonna have a custody of a bear, grizzly would be the one to have custody of.
I mean, their personalities are so amazing. I mean, one second they're like lazing around like they're the laziest things on the face of the earth, and the next second they're killing each other and fighting each other.
You watched Babu, right? You watched Jungle Book.
Yeah,
you
Jungle Book.
just liked Babu.
Like,
Wasn't that the name of the bear?
yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I think so.
Oh.
Yeah, bear necessities.
Yeah. I don't think all bears are really like that.
And then I had the stuffed bear when I was little, named Tedria. It was a boy bear, but I made it into a girl.
Ooh, that's a whole nother
episode. It was a
there.
smoky bear. Like, I really stole it from my sister. My parents got it like with insurance, like fire insurance. And they gave it to my sister, and I like came along and I stole this bear. And I loved this bear. I mean, I took it everywhere, like even when I was in college and stuff. And then my mom's dogs like tore it up. And for a while she kept the stuffing of it. I don't know what happened to it, but my wonderful sister like found the bear on eBay. And well, I found
the bear
really the whole
was
story is
destroyed
found
by dogs.
I found that
After the sex change operation.
I just dressed it as a girl. There was no sex change operation.
So it was, well,
But yes, I made Smokey the Bear into a girl, whatever you want to call that. But so my sister, I found on eBay, and I thought that I got the right bear, and I didn't get the right bear, so I was kind of upset. But my sister had thought that that was really cool, and she bought the bear for herself, and she got the right bear. And then when I saw her bear, and it wasn't the right, that she got the right one, my sister gave me the bear. Isn't that the sweetest thing ever? After I had taken it when I was a kid, she gave me the bear. I have the best sister. Bye.